Alrighty, legends, welcome back to InsanityCraft. We're going for another round, another map, another series, map 47 on factions. But before we do that, we're going to take a moment to quickly promote the server and go over some of these game modes. So, we have got survival, build with your friends in a world where you never have to worry about resets. Claim your builds and expand with all your friends. Join now. We've also got Skyblock, so choose a starting island and expand with limited resources. Become a top island and dominate the leaderboards. And my personal favorite, we've got factions. Create a team, raid others, and build value to take the top positions in the leaderboards. Try not to get raided yourself though. Got a couple of your favorite game modes in there, and if you guys want to join the server, I will pop it up on the screen and also link it in the description so you guys can join via Bedrock or Java, and hopefully you guys have some fun. If you're joining factions, like I say every intro, I might see you around in the world of factions. Alrighty, new map, map 47. We're going to start off with doing claim Deathstalker. You do this in the beginning of the map, and for us that'll give us $2.5 million to start with. So I just spent a little bit of that money to make this little axe in /enchant to grind our axes up. We'll do /Deathstalker, pop the armor on, probably pop all that away. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to /sanctuary, grind our axes, swords, and get some money up real quick. So we're in the sanctuary, and some max on the axes, which you can probably take care of from this. By the way, guys, I've got a really good sword now, so have a go at this. And this is again, thank you to Neb. Shout out to you, my friend Neb333, come through with giving us the sword. I didn't get the clips on the little leather suit, dropped it up for us. He goes, I don't need this, and you can use it to grind your way up. So thank you very much, Neb. Once again, coming through every single start of every single series, season, pretty much every episode, either you or Toadnik are hooking me up. So much love to both of you. That is a big thank you to Neb once again. And we're going to take the Deathstalker off. Messed about with the Stumps armor. He even named it for us and put Swift Sneak on the leggings so we can Swift Sneak. So that's pretty cool. Really, really cool. The sword is helping us get a few dollars back up. Not really interested in that though. We've just been grinding our axes and swords. So axes are done. Just about to knock out the swords. One more level to go. Literally, one more level. That is very loud, I apologize, but that is not all. I've also gone ahead, spent a bit of time, and maxed out my bows. Take a look at this. Literally level 1000 on the bows, and that took me forever, but we're done with that, and we can now daze our enemies for days. You see what I did there? Daze our enemies for days. Now, I've still got to work crossbows. I'll do that later, hopefully when I set up a grinder, because it was painful to do all of that in here. But we've still got to go do a few more things. I also got to get my reclaims out. We're going to go to spawn, do our keys, some vote keys, a couple of lucky keys, and then we're going to get our start. We'll go out into the world, get a little starter base going. Like we did last season and series, we got a little starter base going unclaimed. We'll get that going. We are going to be joining a faction this season, the faction named Oblivion. That is Toadnik's faction, so you're going to see a little bit of that as well. But before we do that, we're just going to get a start. We'll max out our alchemy as well, get the little unclaimed base, so on and so forth. But before we do all of that, like I said, let's go to spawn and do some of those keys. Taking you to the ender chest, we've got one lucky key that we got just standing around the vote party went off. We've got 6 vote keys from us voting and then voting on the alt account. We've also got Get Lucky Plus. You can do this once a week, giving us 2 lucky keys. So we've got 6 vote keys, 3 luckies. Let's go through these and hopefully we get something nice out of it, or something that can help us make a few dollars or benefit us or our new faction. First prize coming up, Potion Stacker. Friendly nuke, not too great. Third key, flight abilities. We will take that. That sells for a couple million. We don't need it because we are Deathstalker rank, giving us the fly. Potion Stacker again. Potion Stacker. Got friendly nuke. Flight abilities. Okay. 15 levels. Another fly. So that's 3 in total. Another Potion Stacker. Vodax. And a random enchant. We got Silk Touch. Let's see how we go. 1 out of 3. Night Vision. Okay. Well, that will sell that. Hope you guys enjoyed this, by the way. You never really got back to me on whether you guys enjoy these or not. Inquisitor kit. Okay, so that's pretty cool. You could make some money off it. So another night vision. Not the greatest. Okay, we will auction all those off later. I'll pop them into PV3 for now. It's like my auction PV, if you will. We don't need the axe anymore because we maxed out on that, maxed out on the swords, the bow, and we did a little bit with the crossbow, got more to do. So, let's go out to... Actually, no. Sorry. Not going into the wild yet. Got a few more things to do. Let's choose our tag. We've got a few tags here. So you got the crown. We've unlocked the Lord. We've got The cross swords. We've got cake, which is pretty cool. Sus. A few of these are still locked for us, but we will unlock them no doubt. The 5Y, that represents 5 years we've been on the server. We haven't played for 5 years. We must have joined 5 years ago and suss the server out and then come back, and now here we are as a YouTuber. So we'll just use that one because why not? 5 years. And then we've also got to do our reclaims, and we've got the Executioner, the Knight Armor set, the Jewel Finder, the Low Tape Fader, and the Rizzler. That is pretty cool, getting quite the collection when the new crate comes out. I'm gonna go for it again, so guys stay tuned for that in a few episodes whenever that drops. I think it might be mid-map or something, I'm not exactly sure. But hopefully they have a nice cool set and some couple of, maybe a nice sword in that too. Like, I like the axes. Pickaxes are good. The set is great, but if they offer like a 4th G item, like a sword, that'll be good because they haven't had one for a while, and I would love my chances in getting, well, a G sword. This is our inventory, so we bought some crossbows, well, we made them in the slash enchant. That cost a bit of money as well. Oh, that is cool though. That is really cool. I'm loving this. So far, so good. So I'm going to go slash wild. I'm not going to reveal what world it is because then you guys make it your mission. Well, some of you guys make it your mission to come find me. So I'm going to go into the wild. We'll set up a little underground base, unclaimed, get some potions going, and then from there, well, hopefully we can join our faction. Otherwise, we'll join it a little bit later. But we're getting a start, guys. We're getting a start. Get rid of that. We will grab this. That's what I'm talking about. Alrighty, my friends, after a bit of grinding, we have maxed out on the alchemy. You guys saw that, and take a look at all of this. So we got a full shulker of the invisibility, 8 minutes. We got a full shulker of the speed, strength 2. We got the instant health 2. We got the health boost as well. I made a full shulker, actually 3 shulkers by accident. Made way too many of the slowness arrows, but that'll come in handy, I'm sure. We could always sell shulker if we need to. Speaking of selling shulkers, I accidentally made way too many potions. So we sold a few shulkers of those, and now we have 7 million. So we're doing pretty good with that. 7 million up with the potions. We've maxed out on the alchemy, we've maxed out on the axes, maxed out on swords, maxed out on bows. And real quick, I just went out and I was grinding away, and we maxed out on the pickaxes with the mcmmo. So we've maxed out on quite a few things now. Doing pretty good with that. I think he's writing something because he's muted, so he's telling me what he did wrong. I told him to DM me on Discord what he did. So he got muted because he spammed chat, and only for the next 3 hours and 30 minutes he'll be muted for. Rightio. And like I mentioned earlier on in the episode, we are going to join Oblivion. So F join Oblivion, and that is indeed Toadnix and the other gangs. Look how happy he is. Look how happy he is. Yo. And now your name is green. That's sick. Let's go, yo. Really good stuff. We are officially a part of Oblivion, and we have our own team, have our own faction. This will definitely amp things up and make things more interesting. So if you thought that the series wasn't too bad before, well, stay tuned, guys, because now it should get a little more interesting, a little more fun, a little more exciting. And we've got a team, and we probably have a base and all of that. I'm not too sure. I have to check up on that, but it is 1:30 in the morning, so I might save that for the next episode. So just got in touch with Toadnick trying to find out about the base and stuff. He said they're still building the base as of now, so there's not really one at the moment sort of thing. Or there is, but it's currently in progress. So we'll go to that next episode and give him a hand with that, do some base work, so on and so forth. For right now, we're trying to get a start. We have a little starter base. We've got $8 million. We've got quite a lot of mcmmo. We did our reclaims, kits, and crates. So not bad for our first episode, getting a start, and we have a team. So far so good. The only downside is it's 1:30 in the morning. I should really get some sleep. So see, and this is our official welcome. We got welcome to Oblivion from Toadnick. Thank you, my friend. Alrighty, guys, real quick. You remember last series, we went to StumpsMC's little enclosure for his sniffer. He had a sniffer named Stumply. Well, he's getting that prepared for the same thing again. Remember how I told him to, if he does this, make a bigger enclosure? Well, he said he's done that. So let's go check out StumpsMC's little enclosure. Hello there, Snail, and we are in the enclosure. Definitely a bit bigger than the last one. turns it into a little cafe restaurant for the time being because he's got no sniffers, and he is a chef, so he's selling meats by the looks of it. That's pretty cool and not typical for factions, but we'll come back in the future episodes to check on his sniffer once he gets one. And speaking of sniffers, we need to go out ourselves and go search for some so we can sell them, because that is one of our main streams of income. Same thing for wither skulls, so let's get onto both of those right now. I think first we'll go to the Nether. I've already got a home at a fortress. We'll go fix it up, clean it up, make it a little platform if you will. Then we'll AFK it with the alt account and go out in the wild and search for sniffer eggs. And we can sell those for $50 million for one egg, if not more, maybe cheaper to some friends. And we might give one to Snell if he hasn't got one by next episode. But that'll be some of the progress done. We've only got 7 million at the moment, and we do need more money for ourselves. We also need some for the faction to buy some spawners. So those two things, getting some money is probably a good idea, especially for episode 1. Okay, we found another fortress. Not perfect, but it will work. And we need to make this more efficient. I could just AFK like in there and then wait for them to spawn in random spots. But if I get rid of all of this nether brick, then we make a little platform with a couple of layers in the center, still in this little fortress biome type of thing, then it'll definitely ensure that they're forced to spawn on the platform and not random spaces, which will speed things up at least 5 times as much in terms of spawn rates. Rather than having them all over the place, they'll be forced to spawn in the center. So I'm going to quickly clean up some of this. Some of you can use this as a guide. We've got the Rizzler pickaxe as a reclaim, so we're going to use that to make this a lot faster. I'm going to go around, I'll give you a time lapse, I'm going to clean this up, set up some platforms, and then we'll come back, AFK it, and go get those sniffer eggs. I've got some work cut out for me, probably about 45 minutes, maybe less, maybe more, of clearing up and making a platform, but it is all for a good cause. Okay, and with a bit of precision, after a bit of time, we're just using the Rizzler pick to clean up and gut this thing, giving us 2 floors without having to actually build it. So I'll only have to connect a little bit of it to show you the platform. So just pretty much connect all this, right? And the top roof as well. But half of our platform for 2 levels is basically done. I'll just square it off, get rid of the few things, and we're just doing this last little bit together with you guys. You get kind of some insight on how I'm doing this. Well, my friends, that was supposed to be a 45-minute job and ended up being about an hour and a half. And I'm about to show you as to why, but I am glad that it is done. That's all I can say. I'm tired of placing blocks. It's getting late in the afternoon. Late at night, actually. Wow, it's nearly 9 o'clock at night. That's crazy. Anyway, guys, so we got the 4 levels rather than the 2. We ended up clearing more, and so now we've got 4 levels. We just filled them all in. Took us a bit of time and a lot of resources, but we are done. And you'll be pleased to know that it is working pretty well. So this was only 6 over here, but there is a stack of them over here somewhere. Where are they? Here they are. Have a go at this, 114 withers. So we're going to smash them out really quickly. Grab out our amazing sliceicle, gifted to us from Neb. And we're going to hit these 114 and see how many skulls we get with them. Oh, right, got a couple skulls there. 30 skulls from 100 of them. That's not too bad. Not too bad. We sell them at 3 for about 50 million. So we'll sell a couple just to get some early sales, and they will no doubt sell, but we'll just get a few dollars coming in. So that's 200 million in value in skulls. And with that, we got 114 wither skeletons sitting there from just building all this. So at least we know it works, and it works really well. You guys on the server, if you stumble across this, you guys are more than welcome to use this, but please do not claim it and do not blow it up. Much love, Legends. I appreciate you all. I do not have any issues sharing it with you, even though it took me hours and hours to build. I'm going to leave it unclaimed. I won't give you the coordinates because then you're going to make it your mission to find it, especially for those who aren't a fan. But if you do find this, you're welcome to use it. Okay, that is that. So I'll pop the rest of the 18 in the ender chest. I'll come back and grind later off camera, getting some more skulls. with that, before we go get some sniffer eggs, I've already got a brush and everything ready to go. Just got to go find a warm ocean biome and then warm the ruins inside of that. But before we go do that, Echo Strike, which is known as Mrs. Stumps, she's actually online right now and she said she's at the sanctuary. So let's go quickly say hello to her. She said she's got something for me. She's in the next room in the other side of the house, but we will go see what she's up to. There she is. Hello there. Yeah, cute little thing. I'm allowed to say that, by the way. That's my partner, so I'm allowed to say that. What is this? Oh, she got creeper spawner from grinding up the creepers from the quest. Yay! Isn't that just sweet? Just coming onto the server, grinding for a bit, and helping out Stumps. And now she's also a part of episode 1, which is also really cool. So guys, if you haven't subscribed already, subscribe, leave a like, and leave a comment for Echo Strike. With all that, let's go find some sniffers real quick. And hopefully we get lucky, don't spend too much time, don't spend too many hours doing that. Before I go, let's give Mrs. Stumps, well, now known as Echo Strike, she has her own name, her own character. Let's give her the Deathstalker sword, got looting 5, and all of that, so that'll be pretty good. Okay, so we are out and about, and we finally found ocean ruins, and we're on our search. Got our brush, unbreaking 3 and mending. Now we're just going to search all of our suspicious sand. Now again, just for a tip, those who don't know, you can only find these sniffer eggs in the warm ocean biome in these type of ruins, which is where we are right now. I have made a video on it, actually made a couple videos. So I made a video on tutorial, and then I made a recent video on StumpsCraft episode 10, which is searching for sniffers, and it's also got a couple of pointers in there as we go and do all that in survival. So if you guys want to go back and watch all that, get some tips, learn a few things, you can. And with all that, let's get back to our hunt. We're still on our search, no eggs yet, but we will come up with something. And I won't stop until I do. So I'll make sure I get a couple, and we'll put a few for sale, and we'll stock up on some, and then as the days progress, we'll go out and get some more. So we're out here getting sniffers, and we got our first buyer. We got Mitsuki here. Would you be willing to trade it for perhaps? And then she's like, last map, I Like Men gave me one, and then Shade murdered it as soon as it hatched. Is that the one that I gave to I Like Men for free, and then he gave me a pickaxe? I think it might have been. And then yeah, Shade murdered it. But with that, we're going to get TP to Mitsuki, and we will give her a sniffer egg. We're going to trade or sell it. I'm not too sure. I don't really need anything right now, except money. But yeah, we will see. Where are we? Oh, we're on the roof of spawn. Let me just grab one of those eggs out. Okay, we will accept the trade. Mitsuki's gonna... Oh, no. Whoa, yo. That's a bit too much. That's a bit too much. That's a bit too much. You know what, Mitsuki? Since Shade killed yours last map, here you go. Nope. Take it for free. Take it for free. Much love, legend. With all that, we're going to go back to what we were doing. And, yeah. That is my good deed done for the day. Mitsuki's like, but for real, come back for the stuff. And I'm like, no, it's okay. It's all good. That is that. Coming back to this ruin, I think it's been picked clean now. I've sort of destroyed it. So I'm going to move on now, find another one, get a couple more sniffer eggs. Because we only got that one, and then we gave it away to Mitsuki. So we need some more now. We got some stock, and then we got out of stock. So we're back on the search. Alrighty, a brand new ruin, and we will search this one, and hopefully we get a couple eggs, because we only got the one so far. And again, we got rid of that. We traded that. Oh, we gave that one away. So we're back to 0. Let's look for a couple more, and hopefully they show up. I'm probably going to have to cut a lot of this, skip it just to the parts where we find the egg. There we go. There's one right here. Beautiful. That is one, and I'm getting pumped from behind. Get out of here. Getting ganked from behind. Oh, you choose your own fate. Take it easy. Right, you brought your cousins with you. Oh my, there's so many of them. And after a bit of time, searching all the ruins we could find, not all, but you know, the ones that we stumbled across in a short period of time, we've got 7 sniffer eggs, 8 including the one we gave away to Mitsuki, but that's not too bad for our first little session, selling them at $50 million for one. So we'll upload, we will auction 2 of those right now real quick. Let me just get some air. So /AH sell, let's sell those for 50 mil. That's 1, and that is 2. The rest I'll pop into PV2 with all of our stuff. That is good. Very, very good. So with all that, we didn't do too bad for episode 1. We got a little base, we maxed out on some mcmmo, did a bit of this, bit of that, little player interaction, got a few gifts, and we have made some progress. And we also got ourselves a few skulls, got ourselves a few eggs, got a few things up in the auction house. We should have a little bit of money by the time you come back to next episode. If not, episode 3 will probably be sitting pretty with some money then. With all that, my friends, I just want to say that I hope that you guys are well and safe, and I want to thank you all for watching. That'll be all for episode 1, InsanityCraft Factions map 47, and it's going to be an interesting season and series now that we have a team. We're not by ourselves. So, come back for the next one, and until next time, you guys take care, stay safe, leave a comment for me, and one more thing, if you guys are new to the channel, new to StumpsMC, you know what is up. Little promotion. Guys, feel free to subscribe and join the journey. For those who are already part of the support system, you know what's up. I appreciate you all immensely. There is no StumpsMC without you guys, and I thank you all for watching the videos, leaving your likes, comments, and everything else behind. Before we go, I want to take a quick second to promote my creator code. So, it's probably a bit late for that, but we're going to do it anyway, and that means that those who watch my videos all the way to the very end, well, then you get a bit of insight on the creator code. I did indeed promote this in my last episode of last season and series, but I will promote it again. Go to the checkout, InsanityCraft Factions Store. You can use the creator code StumpsMC in capitals, and that'll get you 10% off in the store if you guys want to use that, saving yourself a few dollars in the checkout. With all that, that is everything. Thanks for listening. I'll see you guys in the next one.